They always said not to look directly at a solar eclipse, but no one ever mentioned the danger of your shadow. As the sky darkened and the world fell silent, I noticed my shadow behaving oddly. It no longer mimicked my casual gestures. Instead, it moved with a life of its own, each motion calculated and sinister. My curiosity quickly turned to dread when it began to signal something beyond the ordinary, a hidden world where shadows were not just dark reflections, but entities with their own intentions. The eclipse reached totality, casting a peculiar twilight across the landscape. I watched in horror as my shadow detached itself, stretching and twisting until it stood before me, a dark silhouette with eyes like voids. It gestured towards the ground, revealing a hidden realm visible only during the eclipse. In this world, every movement I made was mirrored with malevolence, each step echoing with an ominous intent. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the low hum of some unseen force. Panic set in as I realized this shadow world knew my darkest secrets, drawing them out with malevolently. Memories I buried deep resurfaced, projected onto the shadowy landscape like a grim theater of my past. It fed on my fear, growing stronger, its form more defined and terrifying with each revelation. I tried to retreat, but the shadow world clung to me, its grip tightening as the eclipse neared its end. The boundary between our worlds was thinning, and I felt myself slipping into its dark embrace. As the first rays of the returning sun broke the eclipse, the shadow let out a scream, a sound that echoed in my soul. The light severed our connection, and the shadow dissolved into nothingness, leaving me gasping on the ground. But the fear remained, an inescapable reminder that my shadow had tasted life, and it would wait patiently for the next eclipse to reclaim its dark dominion. In the blinding sunlight, I made a vow: never again will I underestimate the darkness lurking just beneath my feet.